It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Chicago Bulls. Last game for Chicago, they ended up with a loss to the 76ers. They won the first matchup of this season series. We'll see if they can get another tonight. And Coach Fred Hoiberg, the mayor, a decade in the NBA, then a successful run coaching Iowa State. How do you think he's doing with the Bulls, Kenny?
It's a tough act to follow with Tom Thibodeau departing. That's tough. But, his nice guy demeanor can win the team over. A lot of new players, a lot of new things. It's tough. Good luck.
He's faced some criticism. Players say he needs to coach harder. Takes time. They just got to stick with him.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip. They haven't had the year to this point they were hoping for, and it may be tough, guys, to right the ship for them.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I like that side of the game." And Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. Clark, we know both these teams coming in looking to get a desperately needed win. Just how much do recent struggles on both sides weigh on them right now?
Well, you know what, Kevin? I think they do weigh on them, but if you're going to break out of your struggles, then you've got to be in the moment, and you've got to lock into the present and not worry about what's happened in the past. Embrace the moment and the opportunity to change the tide. And you've got to stay consistent and not let a few bad breaks in the game or bad bounces distract you from your mission.
And now the Lakers starting group. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with LeBron James, and it's Ingram in at the small forward spot. Fires the three. That's good from Caldwell-Pope on the assist by LeBron. Caldwell-Pope's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. Done with it. Now guarded by Ball. Off the pick.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Dunn dishes to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
This is to McGee. The pass to Ball. McGee a screen. Clock at 6. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Holiday. Here's Parker. Kick out to Levine. Dunn passes to Holiday. And it's Parker in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Parker's got 5 now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Chicago?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Such a wide open look. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Now, here's Dunn. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Levine wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Here's LeBron. Kept alive. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise, drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Parker against James. Ingram wide open. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up or he's going to bury it every time.
Now here's Lopez. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Lakers trail by 4. Ball kicks to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. McGee a screen. Here's Ingram. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pulls up on the wing. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Levine.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now. They honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break, the Lakers. And it's blocked. Done with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. It's good from long range.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Lopez outside. Back to Levine. Out to Parker. Puts up a 3. Levine dishes to Lopez. Here's Holiday. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot. or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And here is Dunn following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now, here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forced.
Oh,
man. I like what Levine gives you, Kevin. Both the quickness and length. Tough to negate once he builds forward momentum.
Floats it up for James. The shot's good from McGee. Here's Dunn. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Parker outside. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Lets it fly from 18. Parker's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Well, the effort plainly was not there. I mean, they often settled for tougher, lower percentage shots, and that makes it hard to win.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Lakers with some changes. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Zubac. Here's the screen. Nobody near Stevenson. Drains the three-pointer. Stevenson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago leading. Passes it to Zipser. Here's Portis. Here's Kilpatrick. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. And it's Payne in the corner. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Hart. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
They grab their own miss. Here's Markkanen. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Stevenson. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Pass to Kuzma. He tries for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Portis. The dish now to Payne. Markkanen sets the pick for Payne. Good D by Stevenson. Lakers trail by 3. The pass to Hart. Zubac kicks to Stevenson. Kuzma. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Zipser's shot is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Swiped away. Here's Markkanen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside, Kevin. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
And Clark, when you look around the league today, is there a player that you watched and think, hey, yeah, that reminds me of how I used to play?
There are a number of guys that come to mind a little bit. Tobias Harris, is an outstanding player, terrific young player and young man. Has a game similar to mine in that he's really versatile, does a lot of things well, not super flashy, but very productive. He comes to mind right off the top of my head currently.
And for many years, the Chicago Bulls were viewed as a model franchise, always were competitive and in the hunt for a title, but this current version just can't escape turmoil from within.
He hits both from the stripe. And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick, and it won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make.
Over in the corner, Portis. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Yeah, the woodshed is what we call that. They annihilated them, simply had no answers for how to slow them down.
Pass to Kilpatrick. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
From deep, Stevenson. But they'll get another chance. Here's Zubac. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Zipser. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Passes it to Kilpatrick. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Zipser. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Payne can't hit. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Stevenson. Back to Rondo. Fires for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. The feed now to Payne. To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That's tipped. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Payne's shot is good. Now Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. On the wing, Stevenson. And again, the Lakers no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Payne with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Now the pass to Portis. They set the pick. Back to Payne. Here's Kilpatrick. And no good trying to get that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
Portis is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Payne, and it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good, and the speed of the NBA is something that just can't be measured until you experience it. So, Clark, when you take that into account, who are some of the quickest players right now in the league?
Well, I think you start with Russell Westbrook and John Wall. I don't think there's anybody in the league quicker than those guys with the ball. Those guys can go end to end quicker than anybody. Wall might be the fastest. Westbrook is right there with him.
And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Kuzma. There's the screen. Lays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Worked that one inside nicely.
The Bulls leading by 10. Now here's Payne. Feeds it to Markkanen. Here's Kilpatrick. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Kuzma. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Hart, no good. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Zipser. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Kuzma.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Inside. And it's the Lakers on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Bulls.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Luke Walton is the 26th coach in Lakers history, and it was love at first sight for the Lakers. I mean, after one interview with the team and the top brass, the other interviews were all canceled, and the dream job was his for the taking, and I think he's going to turn out to be quite a good coach in the NBA.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And he called it his dream job. But a lot of risk for Luke Walton, certainly in Los Angeles. Lakers had just gone through the worst season in franchise history.
Yeah, and, you know, not to mention the unrest in the front office, Kevin. In the end, though, for Luke, it was just too good an opportunity to pass up. He's a SoCal guy. He won rings in L.A., and it wasn't the safe move, but sometimes the best moves require some risk, and it was where he wanted to be.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope outside. He feeds it to Ball. McGee a screen, and here's James outside, but he stays with it. Another shot. That is good, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McGee.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
And it's Parker in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Parker's got 10 points in the game.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, you know, I love Chris Dunn when he was in college. He was the 5th overall pick in 2016 from Providence. It hasn't been an easy start for him in his NBA career, but that happens sometimes. It takes a minute. He's had a hard time finding minutes, but he's a hard worker. He's a terrific kid. I think it's just a matter of continuing to grow and develop, trust the process, and this guy is going to be an impact player.
And for Dunn, you saw flashes of what made him such a high pick at times, but overall the consistency, Clark, just wasn't there.
No, it was not, and he forced it a bit and struggled some, particularly on offense. And I think it's something he'll work on and will get better at. He did show great defensive skills as a rookie, so that always will get you an opportunity to play, but he's going to have to be more consistent offensively to be the player I think he can be, which is borderline all-star.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Clark, in your rookie season in the NBA, did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment? You know, a play or a sequence where you were brutally introduced to how unforgiving the NBA can truly be?
Yeah, how about my first night out? Spencer Haywood ran me in circles, and I shot 2 for 17, scored 6 or 8 points, and he was in my head from the very beginning. Thankfully, the Pacers won that game because it was a forgettable night other than that. But Spencer Haywood, even to this day, when I bump into him, reminds me of how he disrupted me and distracted me in that first game of my rookie season.
Lakers trail by 11. Ball kicks to Ingram. There's a screen. Holiday brings the double team. McGee the pass to Ball. Caldwell Pope against Levine. James. That shot misses. Good D by Holiday. The Bulls leading by 11. Kicks to Dunn. And it's Parker in the corner. He dishes it to Dunn. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Ball kicks to James. Over Parker. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally.
Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. An easy layup after coming off the pick. James has got his second basket of the night.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Screened by Parker. Levine dishes to Parker. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Caldwell Pope outside. Lopez with the block. They get it back, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
That's good from McGee.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And, you know, when Parker finds his comfort zone now, he catches fire rapidly, and the defense really has no answer for him in that case.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Jabari Parker.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down. And checking out some numbers for Ingram. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
McGee sets the pick for James. And it's McGee with the jam.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Lopez, a screen on James. Parker passes to Lopez. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from LeBron.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Parker, here we go. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Well, I tell you what, he is a deceptive athlete. When you look at Jabari Parker, he does a lot of things easily from an athletic standpoint. He's stronger than he looks, has much bounce and agility. Man, I love this guy's upside. Just hope he can stay healthy.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw. And for Parker, it seems that everything he does on the floor is slightly deceptive. Moves smoothly, Clark, but covers a ton of ground with his steps.
Yeah, despite his size, he's got a gracefulness that belies his size. He's smooth and effortless in all that he does. A lot of players matched up on him just get overwhelmed by his explosiveness, and his skill set is right on par with his athleticism. That's a dangerous combo.
And James gets it to go.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Levine. He's got 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. All alone. Again, the Lakers.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Levine with it, out guarded by Ingram. Yes, that goes in.
You know, once Levine gets the ball anywhere near the bucket, his score-first mindset takes over.
James outside. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Dunn kicks to Parker. Right side Levine. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Ball dishes to James. Over Parker. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from James.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Lopez a screen. Here's Parker, and finished off by Parker.
Really hard to match up with the athleticism of Parker, especially when he's taking it strong to the cup.
Lakers trail by 10. And here is Ball. Dishes to Ingram. McGee is screen on Holiday. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ingram passes to LeBron. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Good D by Parker. Here's Holiday. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, that's exactly what's been happening here. Where's the focus? Where's the intensity? Where's the resilience? Where's the energy? From the defenders, all of that is absent.
From deep, James cans it from downtown. James has got 19 points.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And during this part of the season, a lot of lengthy road trips can be found for teams in the league. Clark, I would assume it's maybe sometimes hard to play at your best when you've been on the road for a long time.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, there's a galvanizing aspect to being on the road because it's just you and your teammates against the opponent. But when you're out on the road for a long time, things can get a little stale. You can become a little distracted. So it becomes very difficult, particularly for young teams, to work through the grind and adversity of being on the road. Veteran guys are used to it, but the young fellas often struggle with that.
Lakers passing it around. And stolen by Payne. There's the dish to Markkanen. Pass to Zipser. It's stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. Rondo's running. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for James.
This has been the kind of showing from him that everyone wanted to see. He's not going out of his way to force much, but when the shot is there for him, he hasn't hesitated 1 second to pull the trigger. Just a great night from the floor for him.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, a few things have become clear with Rondo in the past few seasons. One, Greg, he needs to be happy with his situation in order to be productive. And two, he can give you big numbers at times, but he isn't the player he once was on that Celtic team.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's such a hard-headed guy and has his own way of approaching things. If you clash with him, everything goes up in flames with his game. Needs to be on the same page with his coach, and he's running out of coaches who will put up with him.
From deep, and that one's good. Zipser's got 5 now.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Stevenson drives in. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Payne kicks to Portis, stolen by Stevenson. They're running. Here's Kuzma. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. There's a good screen. There's the pass to Kilpatrick. Another 3 for Chicago.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. It's the Bulls up by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave there in that first half. The 3 ball just kept falling.
Yeah, and you know what? As far as I'm concerned, keep feeding him. Got to ride the hot hand.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. LeBron James is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Dunn dishes to LaVine. Shot clock at 5. And Holiday has it in the corner. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 18. Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. The feed to LeBron. To the paint, here's Ingram. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Bulls shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Holiday, the pass to LaVine. A 3-pointer, no good. Lakers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Offensive rebound. Ball with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Parker dishes to Lopez. LeBron with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Ball. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Ball's got 5.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
And Lopez has it in the corner. And Parker, here we go. And the rejection by James.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1 for 4 start.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Pass to Levine. And it's done in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
They set the pick. McGee is screened, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Now Levine, 17 points in the game. To the middle, here's Holiday. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. James, no good. The Bulls leading by 16. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Dunn with it, now guarded by Ingram. Holiday with it. He's got 13. 4 on the clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Thinking back to the great Warrior team from last year, Clark, how do you place them in a historical context for what they accomplished?
Well, they're on a short list of one of the great teams of all time in terms of winning a championship and what they did throughout the season to do so. You'd have to consider them as one of the outstanding teams in the history of the NBA.
Two shots.
That's good from Holiday. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 18. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. In the third spot, Zach LaVine.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Here's Ingram. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
And, you know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Dunn kicks to Parker. And again, no good by Chicago. Lakers trail by 16. To the right side. From downtown, Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball no good, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
And let's check out some stats for James. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent. Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft, and he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
You know, one of the undervalued parts of rebuilding is finding talented players of high character. And that's one more thing I like about Brandon Ingram. I mean, he's unselfish, a good teammate, and he accepts input from his coaches.
He kicks the ball. Lakers passing it around. Count that bucket. McGee's got 14 points for the game.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Now, here's Dunn. He has 5. Outside Holiday. Parker kicks to Levine. 6 to shoot. There's the 3, and Parker gets it to go. The assist by Levine. Levine's got 5 assists tonight. And Ingram very quiet, very reserved, but Clark, he embraced the go-to role in his freshman season at Duke.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Levine kicks to Dunn. It doesn't go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Here's Ball. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bulls leading by 11. Payne kicks to Zipser. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. Here's Portis, tipped away. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Rondo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's having one of those nights. LeBron putting on a show.
Well, Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And again, LeBron missing. The Bulls leading by 13. Payne with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Passes to Kilpatrick. To the middle. Here's Portis. No good off the front iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And he makes that one.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Here's Zipser. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Caldwell Pope passes to Stevenson. Back to LeBron. James with another miss.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Payne gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, I tell you what, the contest on that shot was lacking. Very subpar, which is why the shooter buried it.
Stevenson inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Kilpatrick. He's got 12. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stevenson kicks to Rondo. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Portis. And he finishes with the dunk.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Lakers trail by 18. James left side. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Payne in the corner. Feeds to Markkanen. And he banks in the layup. Markkanen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Stevenson outside. Taken away. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. Zipser, the pass to Portis. Here's Markkanen. Zubac's defending. And the rejection by James. Lakers trail by 18. Caldwell Pope outside. He feeds it to LeBron. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Payne kicks to Portis. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. Zipser tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Stevenson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from for the Bulls.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it, and it's been a complete success thus far.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls leading by 13. And here's Payne. He's got 5. There's a screen. Kicks it to Markkanen. Shoots off the screen. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Zipser. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Hart the pass to Rondo. Here's Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now Payne. There's the pick. Down low. There's the steal. Rondo with a clean look. And another 3 for the Lakers.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on head coach Fred Hoiberg.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter. Great job. Great job. Keep that movement out there. All right, keep attacking, guys. Every time we get into the paint, something good's happening.
Fred Hoiberg smelling blood. Loves what they've been able to do offensively around the rim.
I think they found a weakness in the D. Want to keep pounding on it and at least until some kind of adjustment is made by the opponent.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. They've got Dunn. Markkanen is out there with Portis. And it's Zipser in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Kuzma, and the lead is down inside single digits. Kuzma's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. Dunn with it. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Portis can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now, here's Stevenson. Here's the screen. Off the screen, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Dunn kicks to Zipser. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hart. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers trail by 6. McGee a screen. The pass to Hart. McGee a screen on Levine. Pass to Kuzma. The putback.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Here's Parker. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's tipped, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To end the drought, in deep, Dunn drops it in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop, powerful.
McGee a screen. Here's Ball, and it's sent back by Lopez. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from McGee. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Boy, we're seeing what happens when Levine gets on this kind of a roll, and tonight he's been able to sustain it for a while.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to McGee. There's the feed to Ball. McGee sets the pick for Ball. Kuzma passes to Hart. With some arc, and it's good on the way in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Levine, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And very happy, Clark, to see Zach LaVine out on the floor after tearing his ACL last season. A big blow to the young athletic player from UCLA, especially with how he is rounding out as a player.
Yeah, it was a gut shot to see him go down when he did. But although it's always tough to come back from the ACL, Levine is driven to continue to grow as a player. Good for him.
Free throw good, Levine. And certainly while the injury for Zach LaVine and his ACL was devastating, Greg, it's good to see him back on the court, and he seems to be on track to making a full recovery.
And Kevin, still amazing to me to see just how far the medical community has come in terms of treating ACL injuries. LaVine is such an athletic monster. To lose even a little burst would have been huge. Fortunately, though, with modern medicine, it's going to allow this guy to make the most of his potential still.
And, you know, Kevin, this team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ... 2 shots, foul, 2.
The first one falls.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 6. Right wing. Shoots from the corner. Hart, no good. Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The shot's good.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants, and then gets his shot off in time.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 20.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Holiday dishes to Dunn. Here's Parker. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Oh, I love the competitive spirit of Parker. I mean, going straight into the heart of the defense, taking a pounding on his way to the hoop, but not being denied at all.
McGee is screen on Levine. Ingram passes to Kuzma. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. That shot is off. Good D by Holiday. He dishes it to Dunn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
You know, being drafted number 5 overall, Dunn's faced a lot of high expectations in his young career. Certainly has the physical tools to meet most of those, and I believe he will.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so he hits both. And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing by 10. Here's LeBron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. James has got 11 in the second half. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dunn kicks to Parker. The dish to Levine, 13 feet away. And again, Chicago, no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And stolen by Dunn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I like this move for Dunn, Kevin. Racing and playing downhill, using the athleticism and strength.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Caldwell Pope. McGee dishes the ball. Second shot opportunity, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's 10 points for Brandon Ingram. And Chicago shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Dunn passes to Parker. From 10 feet out, Levine can't hit. Lakers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. He gets that one. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
There's the pick. Again, Levine missing. Lakers trail by 5. And here is Ball. He kicks it to LeBron. And again, it's the Lakers.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
On the wing, Levine. Chalk up 2 there. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play. Ball
kicks to James. From 10 feet out, Second chance shot, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 22.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Greg, I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games, and we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And glad to see Jabari Parker out on the floor after recovering from yet another torn ACL. Clark, always hard to go through that injury, never mind twice in your first 3 seasons in the NBA. But you know, Parker's a fighter through and through.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Not an easy situation, and really disheartening for all of us who appreciate his talent and skill level. He's an outstanding young man and player, and he's vowed to come back stronger than ever before. And his attitude, a positive approach to difficult adversity, I think has set him up to have a chance to do just what he vowed to do.
And Parker drops them both.
Put it simply, Parker is an outstanding player. I mean, somebody who puts the team ahead of himself, and all this guy wants to do is W-I-N.
James with it. He's picked up by Parker. Ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And 11 points for Lonzo Ball.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Lopez sets a screen for Dunn. Lopez with the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Lakers trail by 4. To the middle, here's McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McGee's got 24 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Dunn dishes to Parker. Passes to Dunn. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Levine for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And love the awareness there from James. Just terrific at pushing it down the floor and then finishing with style.
Dunn kicks to Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Here's LeBron. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Boy, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Screen by Parker. Dunn kicks to Parker. Fires from deep. And it's Parker again missing.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Dunn passes to Holiday. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
LeBron James on the wing. There's the pick. McGee is screen on Levine. Here's Ball. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots, Kevin. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
Lopez a screen. Dunn dishes to Parker. Levine against Caldwell Pope. Nobody near Parker. Knocks down the trifecta.
Now,
That is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Jabari Parker.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Inside, stolen by McGee. Parker against James. Here's Ball. Wide open. Connects!
And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dunn kicks to Parker. Lets the three fly. Can't knock in the three.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. 2-2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
And he is unable to get the second one. Outside Holiday. The three won't fall. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And James, a natural leader, someone his teammates look up to, and he just has that commanding presence.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.